Welcome everyone. My name is Jane Taylor, aka Jano, as some people know me. And I'm a strength and conditioning coach and have been so for many years. I've been in the fitness, strength and conditioning world for the last 25 plus years, working with athletes, clients for a variety of reasons, whatever their health concerns are, or better performance, improve strength, power, blah, blah, blah. In any case, this year, after coming back from a year of travel, taking a year off and trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my life, I'm kidding, well maybe kind of sort of, but anyway, I decided at the beginning of this past year, just to make some money while I tried to figure out what I was going to do, to start a business called Raw Fitness Performance. And in this past year, as I started to get busier with clients, it became clear to me that there was an opportunity for me to really take this to a more serious level, and I started looking for a space. And this is where the crowdfunding comes in. I have found the perfect space, and it's literally across the street from where I live. And I've been working with the landlord in the past couple of months to get the space ready. And what I've done is put together a little drawing. This is an actual to scale what the space looks like and the actual dimensions, because I had to see if everything would fit. So the crowdfunding is really going to come into play to help defray some of the startup costs that are associated with buying this equipment. So let me give you a virtual tour of the space. So the building itself is nothing fancy to look at. It's sort of a brick facade here, and then this cement block, and then it's this garage door, and you wheel up this garage door and bam, you're hit right in the face with these beautiful French doors right here. Offers good light. You walk in, the space is really open. It's got a 25-foot high ceiling. It's very nice. It's a beautiful space, and it's very simple, and it's very raw, which goes along with the whole theme. So when you walk in and you look to your right, here on this wall is going to be mounted what's called a rogue rack. And this is the actual rack itself. Originally I had thought of getting just a half rack, and let me just say the limited amount that you could do with the half rack versus this rogue rack. You see, it's a 4-foot, 6-foot, 4-foot section, and it's wall mounted. You've got 2 squat stations, or you can bring your adjustable bench over here and do some benching. You've got all these different stations that people can be working at. If you look back over here, I've got my TRXs hanging off the rogue rack. I have some battling training ropes, whatever you want to call those. You can anchor the rip trainers. I mean, this is a versatile piece of equipment. Then you could have people doing their chin-ups or pull-ups or whatever you want them to be doing any kind of band work. So it's a really fantastic, versatile piece of equipment. It'll be in total about 14 feet long. And the half rack itself, you would only be able to squat, bench, or do chin-ups, and not at the same time. Only one person can do one thing at a time. So this offers up a great opportunity for small group, for developing some really cool small group training, where if you've got like 6 to 8 stations, I mean, that's fantastic. So that would go along this right side wall. You see I got my slide board here. The slide board will have the cool logo on it. The rip trainers, that's a new piece of equipment out of the TRX people, and it's I can't wait to use that. When you look to the back wall of this space, there's going to be an Olympic platform, and it'll have obviously the barbells and the bumper plates and all of that for doing the Olympic style weightlifting, which is very important athletic development. And I'm definitely hoping to expand into that arena more, working more with athletes. We've got some bands, some jump ropes. We'll have some med balls, and then over in this corner, a rack of dumbbells from 5 to 50, and then the only other piece of training equipment per se are these kettlebells. They'll go from 8 kilos up to 20, and we'll have some plyo boxes and some climbing ropes, but you can see that it's really going to be a nice open space to do some training. You'll have room to be able to do a bunch of different things. You're not cluttered with a lot of equipment, and then each piece of equipment is complementary to each other, but also can stand alone. So programming will be very fun to do. You can do these very cool, circuit style stuff, or in any case, the equipment was picked because it was versatile, it's portable, It's very adaptable to all levels. Everyone can handle a kettlebell. I mean, you can do, 1,000 different things with all of these, the dumbbells, the barbells, the kettlebells. So it's very exciting. So that would be the first floor. Then you walk up these stairs and then you bang a left. And then there's this office space and people will store their stuff up in here. We'll do some testing. We'll do some conferencing, that kind of thing. And then you come out of the office and you walk across this mezzanine. This is a rail. You can look down into this first floor space here. You walk across and then this is just this, I've designated this the warm-up cool-down area, do stretching and some foam rolling, some stick work, whatever, because the ceiling is pretty darn low. And this is the virtual tour. You're going to actually get a tour of the physical space itself so you can get a better sense of, but this is what, once the equipment's in there, this is what it's going to look like. And I'm very excited about this, and it couldn't really be a better opportunity to actually expand the raw fitness performance business. This East Cambridge area is just, exploding with growth residentially and commercially. The space itself is in a very cool, couldn't be in a better location. It's industrial, so noise won't be a problem, space won't be a problem, parking's not a problem. In any case, easy access in a great location. I'm anxious to get going, and I so would appreciate any kind of help anyone can give me. And you get, you donate, you get these cool perks. You'll see it on the website. So again, this is the virtual tour. You're going to get an actual tour of the space. And thank you so much for your donation or even for entertaining the thought. Okay? All right. Bye. Hi, everyone. This is Jano. In the raw fitness performance space, showing you on the inside. If you turn around, of course, show them the French doors. So underneath that garage door with these beautiful French doors. And then, once you come in, and what you're going to help with is to outfit this space with what's called a rogue rack, which is just this framework, which will be mounted to this wall right here, 14 feet long, a 4-foot, 4-foot, 6-foot section, chin-up bars, a couple of J-hooks for squat racks. There'll be an adjustable bench. You can do all sorts of things, hang the TRX, the rip trainer, everything. A fantastic piece of equipment that is $1,180. Just so you know, this stuff is not cheap. Then over in this space right here is going to be an Olympic platform for Olympic style weightlifting. Of course, it'll have an Olympic bar with bumper plates and all of that. That right there, just the platform without any weights, is $1,650. Just so you get a sense of how much things cost, and that's what the crowdfunding is going to help with, to defray some of these startup costs. Along with the Olympic stuff, the bumper plates, a couple of barbells, there'll be a dumbbell rack. The dumbbells will run from 5 to 50 rubber hex. The dumbbells cost about $550, I can't remember exactly. The rack it sits on is like $170, so stuff is not cheap. Along with dumbbells, barbells, we're keeping it simple, people, versatile. Some kettlebells, we'll just line those up over here. Kettlebells from 8 kilos up to 20 kilos. The kettlebells total about over $500. And really that's it. I mean, a rogue rack, a platform, some dumbbells, some kettlebells, slide board, of course, because Lisa Todd loves the slide board. At least this is for you. And I love the slide board because you can do a lot of very fun, cool things with the slide board. And that's this bottom space. So it's going to be really open. When people come in, they'll go upstairs into the office. We'll show that in a second. And they'll put all their stuff. This will be the training floor. We'll keep this clear, clean, dry, good training environment. Get it done. Okay, come on. Let's go on upstairs. And you can see this space is in a really raw state right now. It's connected to the Cambridge Antique Market. So all of these things will be obviously cleared out. Up the stairs we go. It's quite a little storm we had last night, huh? And things are not finished, which is fine because this is raw fitness. But upstairs here, there's an office space. Can you still hear me? Yep. And I'm sorry to say it's a little chaotic right now, but come on in. It's filled with stuff. But you can see it needs some work, just needs some paint, a little bit of finish, put a carpet down. But this will be the office space for testing, you know, conferencing. This is where people will store their stuff, their personal items, bring it up here, their coats, their stuff. And then across this little mezzanine walkway, you people that are tall, we're going to put some reflective tape there because I like to count how many times we're going to smack their head to eye. Don't necessarily have to worry about it. But over here, because the ceiling is so low, we're going to just have this as a designated stretching, warm up, cool down area. So you can foam roll, stretch. This heater, we'll kind of figure out how to just, you know, maybe block that in just so it doesn't look, but in the meantime, not a big deal, just don't touch it. And that's it. And then here's the view from the top down into the space, which is so nice. Got these beautiful skylights. And essentially that's the tour. And it's very exciting. So today is December 30th. I don't know, we're hoping to sometime in January. The landlord has been doing some work to get it up to speed to be able to get a certificate of occupancy. And he's doing a great job of getting some things done. So it's a tough time of year with holiday, but however, things are moving along. And hopefully in January, Raw Fitness Performance will be open for business. And that's where I'm at.